Today we're doing determinants of matrices, and what we want to do is we want to find the determinant of each matrix that I give you. So the determinant is always going to be a number. You'll always get a number for your answer. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to write diagonals on the matrix. So let me show you how to do that. As you know, rows are going to go from left to right. Columns are going to go up and down. But diagonals are going to go across from the top left to the lower right. So the first diagonal right here is 4, 6. We're going to use that. We do 4 times 6 and we get 24. The next diagonal that we want to get is going to be the top right to the lower left. So let me circle that. That's going to be the second diagonal that we need. 8 times 2, that's going to give me 16. And then at the very end, I take the two numbers and I subtract them. 24 minus 16 is going to give me 8. So basically what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to find the number that answers the question. It's going to be multiplying the first diagonal, multiplying the second diagonal, and then subtracting them at the very end. Okay? Now, the formula for this is, if we have a 2 by 2 matrix, and by the way, a 2 by 2 matrix that only has 2 rows and 2 columns, you're only going to have 4 numbers in there. And I've labeled them A, B, C, D. So when I circle the first diagonal, we get A times D. That's going to be my AD right here. Then when I circle the second diagonal, that's going to give me BC. I put that right here. And at the very end, I'm going to subtract them. And whatever number I get from that, that's going to be the answer. So let's take a look at number 1. And let's do a couple of these together. First thing I do is I circle the first diagonal. I know that 4 times 9 is going to give me 36. So let's go ahead and write that out. 4 times 9 is 36. And then I circle the next diagonal. 2 times 7. That's going to give me 14. 36 minus 14 is 22. And that's my final answer, so I'm going to circle it. So the determinant for this 2 by 2 matrix is going to give me 22. Let's try the next one. I circle the first diagonal, the one from the top left to the bottom right, and this is often called the main diagonal. The main diagonal. I know that 1 times 1 is going to give me 1, so we do that first. And then we circle the next diagonal. 0 times 0. We know that that's going to give me 0. And then when we subtract, we get 1 minus 0, that's 1. Go into the next one. Circle the first diagonal, the main diagonal. 2 times 2. That's going to give me 4. And then you circle the last diagonal. That's also 2 times 2. So that's going to give me 4. We subtract at the very end. 4 minus 4, that's going to give me a 0. Okay? So the answers are always going to be numbers. Go ahead and try all these for homework, and I will see you tomorrow.